Well, yeah, it's going, and I've been asleep again. Yeah, I think with me it's mostly boredom. Yeah, I get up early in the mornings, and then I go back to bed again. Put a note on my door. Gone back to bed. Do not disturb. Turn both the phones off. People say here, oh no, once I wake up and get up, I couldn't go back to bed and go back to sleep again. That's what I can. This note keeps me awake. I don't have to play the music of Liquid Mind. I just shut my eyes and that's it. I've gone again, back into dreamland. But a very good YouTube and Facebook friend, Graham Evans in Denby, has had his YouTube account suspended because people flagging his videos, and they have to be careful because if you look it up on Google, YouTube know who flags for spam or whatever, and they can have their account suspended if they flag for no good reason. Now, of course, Graham does a lot of vlogs like I do, talking into the webcam, and I can use foul language because, of course, Graham worked on building sites for 30 years and I drove trucks for 40 years, and we both mixed with a rough crowd, and you say it like it is. Now, when that stupid driver in Somerset said to me that day in the yard at Cheddar, "Arthur, do you think I look a cunt?" And I said, "What kind of question is that, Huey? If you push me for an answer, I will have to say yes." I mean, I couldn't relate that on YouTube and say that Huey came up to me and said, "Arthur, do you think I look like a vagina?" I mean, it wouldn't sound right, would it? I have to say it like it is. And on building sites and driving the trucks, if someone said something that we didn't agree with, we didn't turn around and say, "Oh, what a silly person you are." We say, "A silly cunt." And that's it. Now, the words are not meant to be taken seriously, and people are easily offended. A lady said to Graham that his language was vile. She's watched his videos and she thinks his language is disgusting. Well, why is she watching him? If she's offended, just turn them off. Don't watch anymore. And she can think to herself, the foul-mouthed person. And why watch them just to criticise? What the hell is wrong with these people? I mean, I live here at the court, sheltered accommodation, and there are 45 flats. Most of them are now have now got people in them, and my language at times I slip the words out, but no one here ever pulls me up about it. People have said, I've been told, they say, "Oh, well, that's Arthur, he says it like it is," and no one ever says your language is disgusting. No, they just accept me as I am, because I talk quick usually and I slip these words out and before people know what they're hearing. It does seem to bother them, no, because they accept me as I am, the same as people should accept Graham as he is. And because you use bad language, it doesn't make me a bad person, it doesn't make Graham a bad person. They are just words. Let me drink my Yorkshire tea. Yes, I mentioned to the Mayor about his uploads. Well, he only does one a month, and yeah, I'm doing them all the time, so I take your point, Your Worship. I do apologise. And I've been watching the X Factor. You can shut your gob, Scooby, because I enjoyed it. And next week's the boot camp, so I shall be watching that. You can shut your gob, Scooby. I know you said no, but where's my fags? I've just been outside smoking them. Where are they? Over there. Yeah, many people might think I smoke too much. I have related this before. I know I have, yeah, I repeat myself. Well, old farts like me do tend to repeat themselves. The doctor says, "Still smoking, Mr. Dow?" Yeah. "How many?" "Few." "How many?" "Not all that many." "How many?" I thought, God, give it a rest. This was about 15 a day, a line through my teeth. "Well, I've told you, if you don't stop smoking," I said, "look, I'm a pensioner. I don't have much of a social life, and I do enjoy standing out on my balcony having a smoke. I'm not packing it up, not for you nor anybody else. He says, well, you'll have it to die. I said, I don't care. Tell me I'm going to die next year, fair enough. I've had enough of this bloody life anyway. He says, well, I think I'd better give up with you then. I says, yeah, I think you better add, so we don't mention it now. And I said before, if I sat here with an awful cough, I'd throw them away. I'd never smoke another one. I smoked to keep my weight down. I did pack up, yeah. Went up to about 19 stone. Looked like the Michelin Man, or Billy Bunter. And I've got a weak heart anyway, after 2 heart attacks. So what's the lesser of the 2 evils? I had a pile of weight on, end up dropping dead with a heart attack. And as for cancer, there's no cancer in our family. It does not run. Cancer is genetic, as I maintain. It runs in families. In our family, there's diabetes and heart trouble. No cancer. So I should carry on smoking. I should carry on using the same language I've always used when I upload videos. And if I get annoyed, like warden's calling me and they can't hear me answering, well, you know, these words slip out accidentally. Just normal speech every day. And if people don't like my bad language, I say, well, fuck off, don't watch. Just don't watch. And that's it, simple as that. Anyway, I've got to go to my farm. Certain people don't like Farmville. Yeah, well, it's just a game. It keeps my mind occupied. And I don't want to hear people slagging it off. You play your games, poker and all that kind of thing. I liked it. My farm's quite good. You know, I've got lots of animals and lots of trees, eggs, with chickens and coots. And, you know, it's all a bit of fun. Isn't it? It's just a bit of fun. Right, I'm off. I won't be doing any more uploads today. So, oh yeah, a Dudley Moore song. Jump you fucker jump. I know I've been through it before. I was walking down the street one day. I saw a house on fire. There was a man shouting and screaming at an upper story window to the crowd that was gathered there below, for he was so afraid. Jump, you fucker, jump. Jump into this here blanket what we are holding, and you will be alright. He jumped, hit the deck, broke his fucking neck. There was no blanket. Laugh, we nearly shat. We have not lost so much since Grandma died, or Auntie Mabel caught her left it in the mangle. We are miserable sinners, filthy fuckers, our souls. And when Andrew was little, he said to his mother, oh, I've got a song I'm going to sing to you, Mummy, because I weren't there. And she says, oh yeah, and he sung it. And she says, who told you that? He says, Daddy. Just fancy teaching something like that. And I says, well, come on, Christine, here's worse than that in a school playground. You can't wrap kids in cotton wool all their lives. They hear worse than that in a school playground when they're all together, don't they? Of course they do. Right, I'm off. Cheers.